What's good with y'all boys, man? It's your boy Cardi. PlayStation, your boy is here, man. I know I ain't been on PlayStation like that in a minute, but I'm really about to be on PlayStation a lot, especially for some of these newer games that's coming out. Your boy's about to be over here a lot, but this NBA Live though, man, I'm fucking with it though. Like I'm really fucking with this game, man. Like Live, they took a big step in the right direction, in my opinion, man. And you know, this is good for 2K because 2K need some competition, and Live is here. Now, this is my creation video, and I had a little problem picking between the wing scorer and the wing shooter. I didn't want to run point shooter or point scorer or whatever, because that's what everyone is picking. So I was like, you know what? I'll run wing shooter, and you know, I just go with that. But I've already played a few games, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm definitely picking Live up. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking 2K up over here on PlayStation. Yes. Yeah, you motherfuckers heard that. 2K on PlayStation, not Xbox. I'm not getting it for the first time in I think ever. Actually, yeah, ever. It's gonna be the first time I don't get 2K for Xbox, and I'm gonna have it for PlayStation. And of course I'm gonna have it for PC. But yeah, man, it's crazy. I announced it on Twitter, and yo, shout out my boy Jay Signature, man. He hit me with the googly eyes, and my boy Markel, man, and they hit me with the googly eyes. They're like, hold on, what? Welcome to PlayStation, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Welcome over here. Tip coming over here too. You know what I'm saying? They whole squad. But I already got a few homies that's on 2K already. But you know, I like this Live though. I like this Live though. You know what I'm saying? This Live, I'm really impressed. You know what I'm saying? Enough of 2K. Let me talk about this Live right quick though. This Live is lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it runs really fluid. I like the movement. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. Like, everything, it just feels good overall. I like that they have first take in here. I like the route that they went with the My Career and all of that, like the Hype Brothers and all that, which I'm about to show y'all in a minute for people who haven't seen it, because I was gonna pass it, but like, you know what, people probably haven't seen it yet, so I'm gonna just go ahead and let y'all boys rock with it. But I'm gonna be right back talking at the end of this video. I'm gonna let this whole opening intro cutscene play, and I'll get back to you boys, man, after this vid.
Like millions of other kids, you dreamed of one day being in the NBA. You wanted to be a star, and someday to rise above and become the greatest to ever play. You dreamed of being the one. But the road to stardom is never easy. There are obstacles, injuries, and disappointments. Adversity is universal. It can happen to anyone at any time. And one day, it happened to you. You went from being a guaranteed lottery pick to a kid who may never even play college ball again.
Now, look, it's always bad to hear about injuries, especially to college kids, of course.
Yeah.
But Stephen A. Smith, this one is particularly disheartening, because we are 2 weeks into the season, and one of the top NBA prospects in the country goes down potentially with a season-ending injury, a knee injury. That's a killer.
I couldn't agree more. When I heard he was carried off the floor today, all you can do is find yourself hoping that he'll make it back. That's the bottom line. But my heart goes out to him, because I didn't expect this. This is a devastating injury. It's never good to have something like this happen to you.
The team doctor broke the news. Torn ACL, sprained MCL, and a torn meniscus. Surgery was scheduled, but your game will likely never be the same. At the 2016 NBA Draft, your name is still mentioned. Not as a prospect, but as a cautionary tale.
Now, there's another huge story in this year's draft. A record number of underclassmen, 30 of them, undrafted. And I hope anyway, that this is a lesson. This serves as an example to college players. I'm not talking about the ones who are genuinely one and dones, the guys you know are going to be lottery picks. I mean the rest of them. They're not sure shots. You're not sure they're going to be lottery picks. Don't just use the college system for a year thinking you're going to bounce. It doesn't work like that. If you don't have the talent, it doesn't work. You got to be cultivated in the system.
Please. There you go again with your blanket generalizations. You know how you are, oh, Max. The woe is me. Oh, my Lord. I can't take it. I just can't take it. It's a case-by-case basis. You can't just blanketly decide this should not be one and dones or this should be one and dones. You got to go on a case-by-case basis. Some dudes deserve to be one and dones. Some people don't. It's on a case-by-case basis.
And that is my point. Thank you for making it for me. Every kid thinks they're the exception to the rule. And members of the media like, Stephen A. Smith, are encouraging these kids to come out early.
Look, Max, bottom line is this. You got to take this into consideration. You had two dudes. They were called the Hype Brothers. Now, you had Nick Howard. This kid had a lot of promise. What does he do? He goes to college. Very uneventful first year, no doubt. The second year, he was pretty good. Here's the problem. The NBA, it's not about pretty good. You need to be great on the collegiate level, on the prep level, in summer leagues and what have you, in order for you to get the stature that you deserve. That's the bottom line. Pretty good ain't good enough to be that stud NBA.
That's exactly my point.
Let me finish. There's another example. I did say the Hype Brothers. I wasn't talking about one individual. I was talking about two. What happens? One and done in a different way. 1 year, one ACL injury later, and look where he's at now. His future is clearly uncertain. So you got to take advantage of that opportunity because you never know when an injury is going to cost you everything.
Stephen A., listen to yourself. Let's listen to yourself for a second. You give one argument for why a kid should come out early, a one-and-done situation. I can give you 30 arguments this morning alone why they should stay in school. And now you have to wonder what a kid like Nick Howard, who has given up his college eligibility, does next. What does he do next?
First of all, don't sweat the technique. The argument, or one argument, as long as it's strong enough, that's all that matters. That's number one. Number two, the Hype Brothers was something special. What they really, really need to do. I'm going to tell you what they need to do, Max. They need to get back to playing together. My sources are telling me the ACL injury has been completely healed. So go on a pro-am circuit. Go in summer leagues. Do what you got to do to get back on the court together to remind everybody of what you once were. Because once you pull that off, the sky's the limit. That's what they need to do. Get back to playing ball together, because when people see what you can do as one, the other arguments don't really matter. Like I said, don't sweat the technique.
See, 2K should have took this type of route, because the Hype Brothers sound way better than some fucking orange juice. Like, really? Orange juice? Like, orange juice, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, the Hype Brothers, that shit sound way better. Like, look, in my opinion, Live has always shitted on 2K when it came to presentation. You know what I'm saying? Like, the ESPN, now they got First Take in here. Like, come on, bro. Like, they shit all over 2K with that. 2K shit don't even compare. For real, for real. Now, the customization in this game, my only knock is some of the clothes, man. Like, they just too baggy, man. Like, I don't like the baggy at, like, nigga, they got a Coogee sweater in here. like come on, bro, they got a Coogee sweater. Like, nigga, who wanna hoop in a Coogee sweater in Venice Beach or some shit? Like, nigga, you gonna be sweating your ass off. Like, nigga, who gonna be hooping in that? That's my only problem though. The clothes not fitting like how they really should. Like, some clothes fit pretty cool, like this tank top I got on, but come on, bro. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody hooping in no motherfucking Coogee sweater, B. Like, that shit dead. I'm throwing on some shorts, a tank top or some shit, or a regular t-shirt, and I'm hooping. Now, like I said, this is on PlayStation. I'm gonna be on PlayStation for a while. Like, I honestly don't even know what game I'm gonna be getting for Xbox, because it's so many games coming out, and, you know, PlayStation's got that heat right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, gonna be on Absolver later this month. You know what I'm saying? Got Live, got 2K coming up. Like, it's just gonna be lit over here pretty much. For real, for real. And, you know, a lot of my homies, me and my homies, we've been kicking it over here a lot. You know, we ain't really been on Xbox at all. Like, Xbox has been dead. Now, I ain't getting rid of my shit at all. My shit ain't going nowhere. But, oh yeah, the face scan. Yeah, I'm a little ugly motherfucker. But nah, this is my actual haircut. That I'm surprised that they even have this haircut in the game, because this is my actual real life haircut. Like, I have this same haircut. It's just the only difference is my part is on the other side. Nah, actually, yeah, my part is on the other side. But this shit is clean though, man. I'm rocking with live. I'm happy they're back, and I'm happy that they're taking a big step in the right direction, because like I said, 2K need this. You know what I'm saying? 2K gonna keep copying and pasting and keep selling us the same fucking game over and over and over, and you know, people just gonna buy it because it's 2K. Like, live is really coming with some heat. I think in the next 2-3 years, live will be up there, for real. But I'm about to be up out of here, man. And you know, like, comment, subscribe, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to the page, sub. You know what I'm saying? If you're not new to the page, sub. But you know, I'm about to be up out of here, so more videos dropping today. About to get to working on these other gameplays and episodes and shit. So I'll let y'all boys later, man. Squad.
You not the man, you just a new op, and you not the goo op, you knew I was the man. I heard your latest, damn. I just hit woo out the bam. I'm gonna get goo up again. I'm gonna get too hot again. I feel like Tupac again. You niggas talking about woo off the bam. I had the ooh up, I knew I was too hot to move out with too loud, you knew I was playing. I hear you talking, damn. You talking about woo out the bam.